Hi, and welcome to Healy Fit with your instructor, Jen. For more, please subscribe, like, or select notifications. Today, I have a cool down for you that's going to focus on yoga and Pilates exercises to strengthen your core as well as stretch. We'll start out in child's pose, arms extended to the front edge of your mat. Next, inhale, step the left hand over the right, shift the hips to the left, and feel that stretch across the outer edge of the body. Let's move in the other direction. Right hand steps over left. We shift the hips over to the right, opening up from shoulder to hip. As you come back in through center, rise up into tabletop, and let's do a few rounds of cat, down to cow. Good. Arch up. Focus on lengthening and compressing the spinal column. See if you can extend along each vertebra into the back and then pull each one a little bit closer together from neck down to tailbone. Good, let's hold in tabletop on this next one. Extend the right leg all the way up to the sky and then slowly circle around through the hip. Good, checking in with your mobility as well as your stability. So you're keeping your shoulders and your hips square to the mat as you circle through. Let's bring it the other direction. Keep your eye gaze to the front edge of the mat and lengthen into the neck. Good, let's take this next one. Hold it all the way up and then kick out to the side. Good, pull back in and then kick out. Good, now if you look back towards the leg, you're going to get a little bit more oblique engagement, those outer abdominals that run along the perimeter of the body from shoulder to hip, and then they kind of cross over the front as well. Awesome, let's take the next one down and up, keeping the leg extended out to the side, down and up. Just a few more. Good, feeling that outer thigh into the glutes. And rest. Let's go into thread the needle. Right arm down to the floor, left arm up to the sky. Let's sweep the left arm through to the right toes. Press your body over to the side. Extend your right hand and feel the stretch in your shoulder, maybe as well as inner thigh, and especially along that back line. As you rise back up, let's reach the hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale. And lean all the way out to your extended right leg. Hand to thigh or shin. Left hand up and over. So you feel the stretch shoulder to hip along the left side. Walking back to the front. Tuck both knees back in. Let's do that same sequence on the other side, starting with cat to cow. Good. Maybe this time we do a little bit more chin tuck and length along the throat. Arch up into the back. Good, so getting a little bit more full body from crown to tailbone this time. Let's take that left leg up towards the sky, kick it all the way up, and then swirl those hips around. Good, keeping the shoulders square, keeping the belly taut. Let's take it around the other direction. Awesome, into your kickouts. Extend and flex back. Go ahead, keep the leg high as feels right for you, and keep the leg close to your shoulder line. Looking back, a little bit of flexion along those outer obliques. Try to keep those shoulders square to the floor and spread across the back. Almost there. Awesome, hold that leg out to the side, little leg lifts. Let's do 4 more. Lift up. 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg all the way down. Right hand up to the sky this time. Sweep it through left arm and left leg, getting that stretch all the way from the shoulder into the back. Good, pressing back up. Lift, reach, extend, and let's lean out all the way over to the left leg. Hand to thigh or shin, Right hand up to the sky. Lift and lift and lift and lift and lift. Awesome. Coming back down, tuck both knees in, tuck both toes under, hands pressed under shoulders, lift the knees up from the floor, and then press into downward facing dog. Drop the knees, kind of just hovering from the mat, and then press up, push into downward dog. A few more times, just like that. Drop and extend. Good release. And rise up. Readjust anytime you need to. We've got a few more. Now hold that downward facing dog. Pedal through your knees, one knee at a time, just kind of shifting a little bit side to side. Awesome. Now go ahead, hold that downward dog. Press your heels down towards the floor. From here, let's go into three-legged dog, extending the right leg all the way up to the sky. Let's circle through the ankle a few times in each direction. We're going to come into a little ab crunch, flex the knee in towards the shoulders, and then extend all the way back into your three-legged dog. Go ahead, fold in, knee towards chest, and then extend all the way up and back. Go ahead, tuck your tummy in as you bring the knee up as high from the mat as you can, and then extend nice and long all the way back up to the sky. Good. Draw your belly button back towards your spine. Every time the knee comes in, a little exhale to get the transverse, your corset layer of the abdominals, the underneath layer of your abs to engage. Good. Let's take the next one in. Kick it all the way through. Coming into starfish plank. Hold this plank right here. Left arm up to the sky, right hand down towards the floor, right leg kick through, left foot is there, kind of holding you in place. Bring the left hand back down to the mat, and let's release down into this big hip stretch. Extend the arms out to the sides. Go ahead, try to pull your shoulders down to the mat, and now let's stretch a little bit into the chest, shift to one side. Good, a few more deep breaths, and then let's switch to the other side. Reach, press, rotate as much as feels right for you. Good, on this side you'll feel a little bit more stretch into that right shoulder, a little bit less stretch into the right hip. Pressing up, bring yourself back, similar to the way you brought yourself down. Step back into plank, and then push up and press back into downward facing dog. Let's walk our dog a little bit. And then we'll bring the left leg all the way up to the sky. Circle through the ankle on this side. And then tuck the knee in towards the chest, coming into that plank crunch. Good, back into three-legged dog. Tuck in, lift the leg up as high from the ground as you can. Keep your shoulders spread wide across your back to create enough room to tuck the knee in, and then extend all the way up and back. Doing so good. I know this is a great exercise for your core, also for your chest and shoulders. So we're definitely feeling it. You're almost there. Stay strong. And now let's kick this next one through. Tuck the knee all the way in, press through to the right side, reach the right arm up to the sky, coming into that starfish plank. Good, hold this one for a few seconds. Focus on the left oblique, so that bottom oblique, feeling the strength along the outer edge of your trunk. Bring the right hand back down to the floor, slide into your fallen starfish, extend the arms out to each side, hold that for a second, and then go into your chest and shoulder stretches. Go ahead, press into the mat on the left side, and then press into the mat on the left. Awesome. Come back in through center, stepping back into plank. Let's hold plank this time and just rock forward and back into your plank saw. Go ahead, spread your shoulders across your back. Try to keep your glutes down. Look out towards the front edge of the mat. Try to keep your abs scooped up and in. Good, and maybe just imagine rocking up onto your toes and then back onto the balls of the feet. Bringing the shoulders from wrists towards fingertips. Awesome. Hold it here for a few seconds. Just breathe. Look out to the front edge of the mat. Keep your abs braced. Keep your core nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down. Inhale, rise up into cobra or maybe into up dog. Push, press, lift. Come back into your downward facing dog. Going back to our three-legged dog. Right leg extends all the way up to the sky. Let's go from there into pigeon. Thread the knee through the wrists. Lift up. Open up along the back hip. Into the hip flexor, looking up through the eyebrows. And then the next breath, exhale, come down and recline your pigeon pose. Go ahead, open up that front outer thigh into the glute. Great stretch if you did our Pilates glute and core workout. Come back into plank, push, press, and lift, curling the left toes underneath. Bring the right foot, step it back, push into downward facing, readjust if needed. And let's bring the left foot up to the sky. Hold it there for a few seconds and then thread the knee through the wrists, sitting back into your pigeon pose. Tall elevated posture from crown to hip. Feel that stretch, hip flexor, outer thigh, and glute, and then recline. From here, let's continue our cool down. As you breathe in next, push away from the floor. Bottoms of the feet come in together into your Baddha Konasana, your bound angle pose. Release the knees down towards the floor. Lift the crown of the head nice and tall, maybe a light backward lean. And then slowly recline, letting the chest fall over the heels. Spread the knees open and wide down towards your mat. Let's go ahead, extend one leg, reach out towards it. Chin down toward thigh or knee. Lengthen extension from low back all the way down to your heel. Inhale, rise up. Let's take the knee and add a little twist. So you're twisting away from that extended leg. Good, so let's say it's your right leg. You're twisting over to the left and looking back over your left shoulder. Bring it back into the center. Walk through, opening up along the inner thighs. Good, now you can have your toes rolled out a little bit and use each breath to exhale and bring yourself closer to the floor. As you walk back, let's tuck the opposite foot in, reach and extend. And then from that stretch along the left leg, right knee tucks in, wrap your arm around or elbow to outer thigh. Twist, looking over the back shoulder, feeling that stretch all the way from the obliques down into the back. As you rise up, let's go ahead and stretch out both legs from heels all the way up to the hips. Round your shoulders across your back. Release your chest down towards your thighs. And then try to unfold the backs of the knees best you can. Release back. And let's just take one leg up. Go ahead, lift and hold. Maybe press the hand behind the calf or behind the thigh. Maybe hold on just below the ankle. Whatever feels right for you. But I want you to focus on really trying to balance along the core line. Let's go back into that stretch all the way down towards your toes. Each time we revisit this stretch, see if you can take it just 1 centimeter further. Exhale, release back, light backward lean, leg lifts. Maybe we grab hold of the leg, hold your balance, hold your stability, like a single leg teaser pose. Exhale, release. Reach out, maybe going even further this time. And then I think we all knew this was coming, right? We are going to lean back and we're going to try to bring both legs in. Tuck your knees in, float your legs up, maybe extend the legs out long, maybe grab hold of the back of the calves or below the ankles. Hold your balance, hold your stability, breathe. Don't forget to breathe, right? And you could always bend your knees if that seems more suitable for you. And you can hold it there. You can grab hold of your shins or maybe even release your hands from your legs altogether and try to hold the V sit from that position. Good. Looking up towards the ceiling. Hold, hold, hold. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and take a seat. Big inhale all the way up to the sky. Y'all, we made it. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Let's do just one more big stretch all the way up to the sky. And then we'll release into the back. You're going to reach the arms forward, spread your shoulders wide, and then open up elbow to elbow, shoulder to shoulder. Spread your hands out to each side of the room. Exhale, tuck everything into you. Give yourself a well-deserved hug. I appreciate you joining me today. I hope you have an amazing one. Take care, be well, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to let me know you want more videos like this one. And go ahead and follow me on social while you're at it at HealyFit.